वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्ति भवति नैष्टिकी। Hare Krishna. Today we continuing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto First, Chapter 8, Prayers by Queen Kunti, Shloka number 42. Tvai me ananya vishaya
त्वयि मे अनन्य विषया
matihi madhupate asakૃत
मतिः मधुपते असकृत
रतिम उद्वहात अद्धा
रतिम् उद्वहताद् अद्धाः
गंगा इव ओघम उदन्वन्ति
गंगा इव
उदन्वति।
ओघम् उदन्वति।
त्वयि मे अनन्य विषया
त्वयि मे अनन्य विषया
मतिः मधुपते असकृत
मतिः मधुपते असकृत
रतिम उद्वहतात अद्धा
रतिम् उद्वहताद् अद्धा
गंगा एव ओघम उदन्वति।
गंगा इव ओघम् उदन्वति।
त्वयि मे अनन्य विषया
त्वयि मे अनन्य विषया
मतिः मधुपते असकृत
मतिः मधुपते असुकृत
रतिम उद्वहतात अद्धा
रतिम् उद्वहताद् अद्धा
गंगा इव ओघम उदन्वति।
गंगा इव ओघम् उदन्वति।
प्लीज रीड।
त्वयि मे अनन्य विषया मति मधुपते असकृत रतिम् उद्वहताद् अद्धा गंगा इवोघम् उदन्वति।
श्रीधर प्रभु जी प्लीज रीड।
हरे कृष्ण। त्वयि मे अन्य विषयां मतिर्मधुपदे असकृत रथिम् उत्वदहदात् हत्ता गंगेवहम् उदन्वति। हरे कृष्ण।
पूनम माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
त्वयि मे अनन्य विषया मतिर्मधोपते असकृत रतिम उद्वताद अद्धा गंग एव उघम उदान्वति।
कृपामयी माता जी।
Thank you, Mandanda. त्वयि मे अन्यन्य विषया मदि मधुपते असकृत रतिम् उदा अद्धा गंगे एव ओहम उदन्वति।
हरे
Thank you,
कृष्ण।
Hare
त्वयि
Krishna.
मे अनन्य विषया मतिः मधुपते असकृत रतिम उद्वहतात अद्धा गंगा इव ओघम उदन्वति। ट्रांसलेशन एंड पर्पट बाय द श्रीला प्रभुपाद जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। O Lord of Madhu, as the Ganges forever flows to the sea without hindrance, let my attraction be constantly drawn unto you without being diverted to anyone else. Purport by the Srila Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Perfection of pure devotional service is attained when all attention is diverted toward the transcendental loving service of the Lord. To cut off tie of all other affections does not mean complete negation of finer elements like affection for someone else. This is not possible. A living being, whoever he may be, must have this feeling of affection for others because this is a symptom of life. The symptoms such as desire, anger, hankering, feelings of attraction, etc., cannot be annihilated. Only the objective has to change. Desire cannot be negated, but in devotional service, the desire is changed only for the service of the Lord in place of desire for sense gratification. The so-called affection for family, society, country, etc., consists of different pages of sense gratification. When this desire is changed for the satisfaction of the Lord, it is called devotional service. In the Bhagavad Gita, we can see that Arjuna desired not to fight with his brothers and relations just to satisfy his own personal desires. But when he heard the message of the Lord, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, he changed his decision and served the Lord. And for his doing so, he became a famous devotee of the Lord. For it is declared in all scriptures that Arjuna attained spiritual perfection by devotional service to the Lord in friendship. The fighting was there, the friendship was there, Arjuna was there, and Krishna was there. But Arjuna became a different person by devotional service. Therefore, the prayers of Kunti also indicate the same categorical changes in activities. Srimati Kunti wanted to serve the Lord without diversion, and that was her prayer. This unalloyed devotion is the ultimate goal of life. Our attention is usually diverted to the service of something which is uh, no non-godly or not in the program of the Lord. When the program is changed into the service of the Lord, that is to say, when the senses are purified in relation with the service of the Lord, it is called pure unalloyed devotional service. Srimati Kunti Devi wanted that perfection and prayed for it from the Lord. Her affection for the Bandavas and the Vrishnis is not out of the range of devotional service, because the service of the Lord and the service of the devotees are identical. Sometimes service to the devotee is more valuable than service to the Lord. But here, the affection of Kunti Devi for the Pandavas and the Vrishnis are due to family relation. This type of affection in terms of material relation is the relation of Maya, because the relations of the body or the mind are due to the influence of external energy. Relations of the soul established in relation with Supreme Soul are factual relation. When Kunti Devi wanted to cut off the family relation, she meant to cut off the relation of the skin. The skin relation is the cause of material bondage, but the relation of the soul is the cause of freedom. This relation of the soul to the soul can be established by the via medium of the relation with the super soul. Seeing in the darkness is not seeing, but seeing by the light of the sun means to see the sun and everything else which was unseen in the darkness. That is the way of devotional service. Om ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनाभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवान् च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांच. नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने. नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभे च कृपा सिन्धुभे एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Now today we continuing the prayers of Kunti Maharani, and in this shloka she told she doing prayer that uh, as a Ganga's forever flows without the hindrance, like that his her affections by constantly drawn without being diverted to anyone else. Means she want to only uh, her attention towards the lotus feet of the Lord Krishna, not anywhere, and which affection of his family, a husband's family or paternal family. These affections, last shloka we uh, heard that that type of affection of her kinsman must be cut off, severely cut off. That type, here she also giving the here again giving the what is the symptoms of life and how we change our uh, affection toward affection for family, society, etc. toward the Lord Krishna and Bhagavad Gita, what they told about Arjuna. All these factors are discussed in detail. This shloka, Prabhuji will tell us in detail.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam Mataji. So Kunti Maharani ji has started praying to Krishna. And as we have learned how to pray is first you praise the person in front. And then you start requests. So after having praised Krishna, explained what Krishna is, how he is the best, how he is Parameshwara, now she has started requesting for something. So very first thing that she is asking is, oh Lord, please sever the affection for the kingsmen. Sneha-pāśam imaṁ chindhi. So cut off the attraction, the rope. Because practically, if we see, the affection for the material world has to be cut into pieces. And that is the aim of human life. The living being, nobody knows when he dropped into this ocean of material existence. And that is why Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura has sung a very nice song. Anādi karama-phale paḍi bhavārṇava-jale. Anādi. Adi means beginning of creation, and anādi means even before that. That is how we have come, and we don't even know. And even if you have come here, what is important to know is that nobody is immortal in this material world, and still we are attached. You want to be immortal. This is the psychology. We don't want to be dead. Why? Because we are eternal. Hanyate, hanyamāne, śarīre. But then we are not this body. We means soul. So our real activity has to be how to attain that eternal life. Tasyaiva hetoḥ prayateta kovido labhyate yad bhramatām upary adhaḥ. This is the instruction that we should try to become immortal again. Because by nature we are immortal. But we are covered by this another external nature, bahiraṅga-śakti. And because we have been entangled with this material body, we have to die. Otherwise, there is no death. Na jāyate, na mriyate. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, regarding this, makes a very important statement. That if finally we have to take birth, no issues. But if you are taking birth in India, it is a privilege. Because it is not ordinary thing. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Bharat bhumi te manusya janma hela yara, janma sarthak kari, kar par upakara. Par upakara. Which means doing welfare activities to others. That is meant for India. But the Indian should first of all make his life perfect. Manusya janma hela yara. Janma sarthaka kari. Initially janma sarthaka kari. And then kara par upakara. So what is the aim of perfection of life? How to accomplish it? In fact, this same question was asked by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Ramananda Rai, he answered immediately, quoting Shastras. Varnashrama purushena parah puman Vishnu aradhyate pumsan nanyat tat tosha karanam. So, Vishnu aradhyate. That is the perfection of life. The perfection with tat tosha karanam. You have to satisfy Krishna. But then we, before coming to Krishna consciousness, we are not knowing what the human life is meant for. Nate vidho svarthagatim he Vishnu. We don't know that it is for pleasing the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And so family attraction takes precedence. And it is so strong that life after life, one is bound up again in this material world. And he gets next body. And we know to get body means to suffer. So death is in every state. Padam padam yat vipadam. This material world means in every step vipadam, danger. Such is the condition of material world. Still, we are trying to adjust. And so Prabhupada calls all of them mudha. Bahiraṅga-śakti means we are thinking by utilizing the external energy, material world, we shall be happy. So it is not possible. This is dukkha. But still we try. So the question comes, should we not become big man? If yes, what is the purpose? The purpose is to understand Krishna. Intelligence, whatever talent we have got, it does not matter. Whatever we may be, maybe we are engineer, we are intelligent actually. So through engineering, we'll describe Krishna, how Krishna is the greatest engineer, so that he's keeping all the planets floating in the air. But if we still remain only a physicist or a chemist and don't understand Krishna, it is waste of time. Vyartha kalatva. We are part and parcel of Krishna. So our only duty is to satisfy Krishna. Then it is perfect life. That we have forgot. Therefore, Krishna comes and says, "Oh, you fool, you just surrender unto me. You will be happy. Why you're planning so many things? That will not make you happy." Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Krishna is coming to tell us. That is the beginning of Vaishnava philosophy. Anukulyasya sankalpa anyabhailashita shunyam dhyana karmadi anavrutam anukulyena Krishna anushilanam bhaktiruttama. So simply try to understand what Krishna desires and try to satisfy him. This is perfection of life. We saw this in the second chapter of this particular canto. Atah pumbir dvija shrestha varnashram vibhagasa swanutishtasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam. So Krishna is giving us the formula how we will be satisfied. He says, Man manabhav madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. 4 things. The first is always think of me. Is it difficult? No. We have got temple. So we see Krishna always or at some interval during Aarti, Mangalarti, Bhoga. So the impression is always within the heart. And we think of Krishna. Suppose we have no time to come to temple, all right. Chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We hear the name of Krishna. That is not different from Krishna. So what is important is you become somehow or the other attached to Krishna. Tesham nitya abhiyuktanam yogakshemam ubhahamiham. And those who are so attached with Krishna, Krishna says, I'll supply whatever he wants. So devotee's opulence does not mean it is due to his karma. It is supplied by Krishna. There is never to be diminished because it is supplied by Krishna. So Prabhupada always used to use this word, Dui lage hura huri. So Krishna is trying to make his devotee more and more opulent and comfortable, and the devotee is trying to please Krishna more and more. So this business between devotee and Krishna, Dui lagi hura huri. So you must have positive engagement. We have to utilize Jagat in such a way that it will become truth. That process is samsiddhir haritoshanam. So here, tvai me ananya vishaya. Vishaya means sense gratification. Ahar, nidra, bhay, maithunam cha. They are called vishaya. Material subject matter for sense gratification. So we cannot be attached to Krishna as long as he is attached to vishaya. Uh, I don't remember, it was Narottam Das Thakur or Lochan Das Thakur who used to say, Vishaya chhadiya se rase majiye mukhe bolo hari hari. So long we are attached to sense gratification, there is no question of chanting Hari Hari. Not possible. So, Vishaya chhadiya. It is not possible to do it immediately. But if you practice, the system has given by the Acharyas, as Prabhupada ji has introduced in the Krishna consciousness movement, then one day we will be able to actually get attachment back to Krishna. Haritoshan. Yamunacharya ji, he used to say, Yad avati mama chet Krishna padarvinde नव नव धामनि रंतुम आसितः तद अवधि बटनारि संगमे भवति सुष्टु निष्टिवनम मुख विकारः. So the more you become attached to Krishna, more you will become detached to this material world. Both things should be performed simultaneously, parallel. That we should take up the process how to increase attachment to Krishna, and then automatically detachment will be there. Rup Goswami ji, he gives a very good example for this. We are hungry. So when we take food, gradually we become satisfied and hunger is also satisfied. So similarly, you have to increase attachment to Krishna so the detachment to the material world happens, and the whole objective of our human life form, that gets achieved somehow or the other. So we need to get favor of Krishna. That is important. And when we get favor of Krishna, everything is done. Yam labhyate cha param labham manyate na adhikam tata. If one gets Krishna's favor, if one gets Krishna, what does he want more? He has got everything. Because Krishna is everything. And everything belongs to Krishna. Ishavasyamidam sarvam. And he is complete. Purnasya purnamadaya. So that is important. Now here Kunti Maharani ji is using one more important word, asakrat. So sakrat means once. And asakrat means continuously. So what it means is, we should not be performing Krishna consciousness maybe 15 minutes meditation and then do all nonsense things 24 hours. No. What is actually required is 24 hours engagement in Krishna consciousness. That is called asakrat. And the moment we get that asakrat, then we'll understand actually Krishna. We should not be diverted to anyone else. As Kunti Maharani ji is saying here, that we have to concentrate only on Krishna. Ratim udvahatad adhaḥ. Adhaḥ means directly, not indirectly. Many people claim that worshipping any demigod is as good as worshipping Krishna. No, that is indirect methodology. What is said here is adhaḥ. Adhaḥ means directly. Like if I want to get something from the Prime Minister, I'll have to approach him. I have to tell him directly. It's not that I tell my friend and I'll get it. So, similarly, the service to Krishna, the devotion to Krishna has to be directly. And it has to be vidhi-purvakam. It has to be as per the process told by Krishna. It should not be avidhi. And what is Krishna told? Directly, sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. So this is wanted. That is vidhi-purvakam. And Kunti Maharani ji compares it here with the water of Ganges, which is flowing automatically towards the sea. Similarly, our devotional service should be like that. Automatically, without any check, it should be flowing only towards Krishna. Then the life can become perfect. Otherwise, we'll keep on moving here and there, life after life. So this shloka becomes the second request by Kunti Maharani. So first request she has asked is, please destroy the affection towards my families. And if it is destroyed, then let that affection or attraction be constantly drawn to Krishna without being diverted to anyone. So this is the second request which she has made. So we have to learn from Kunti Maharani what we have to ask. It's not that we ask for money, power, or anything else. All of that thing will follow automatically because Krishna is Lakshmipati. What is important is we understand Krishna consciousness. It is so nice. We try to execute it to our best capacity. That's all. Even if there is some mistake, not intentional mistake, unintentionally. Because of the past habits, we may commit some mistake. So those are excused. If we fix up our mind in serving Krishna severely, seriously, then it will be accepted. Rupa Goswami ji also says that yena tena prakarena manah Krishne charare. So first of all, we have to fix up our mind to Krishna. And the other rules and regulations, they have to be followed. But in the beginning, we shall try our best how to fix up our mind to the lotus feet of Krishna. Other things will follow automatically. And Prabhupada ji has done it so nicely. The four regulative principles which we have to do, you follow them. And we simply have to keep on chanting, reading books, taking only Krishna Prasada, being engaged in the service. And automatically there will be purification, Chetodarpana Marjanam. Not only purification, it will be complete Marjana. All the dirt will be completely removed. And if it is dirt free, then it is definitely pure. And in such a pure state, pure heart, Krishna would definitely like to reside further. And he'll reveal himself to us. Because right now he is not revealed to us. We can only know him through the words spoken by the acharyas, through the shastras, with the shastra chakshu. But the moment it is cleansed, swayameva spurteva adhaḥ, Krishna will reveal himself. That is the ultimate goal of life. The human form of life is meant for that purpose. So let us understand our sambandha with Krishna. So sambandha abhideya prayojana. And then we will get Krishna prem. Hare Krishna.